Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Arc League Under 25s. Can anyone hear me? Oh, you can. That's right then. That's right. My name wasn't appearing in the corner with a little microphone, which it normally does. Guys, first thing I'm going to say, if there's any issues with the volume or anything like that, just let me know. I've had to create a completely new profile to be able to do comms from the Arc Switch. So in order to, on the Xbox, so if there's any options that I need to change, you're gonna have to let me know. So hope everything's okay. No wait. Uh, Good little turnout today. 11 by the looks of it on track, higher than in recent weeks for the under 25s league, which is great news. We do have Andrews and Reaper taking part. Owen McQueen actually. Yeah, so we got a few of the guys from the men's league of or adult, not men's league. Sorry, my apologies. Adults league of coming to field of grid a little bit, which is good. Thank you, Andrews. That's good news. Apologies to anyone if I do sound a bit funny. I've literally just woken up, so I drifted off. Dad put Poirot on the telly and it made me fall asleep. Just ready to go. When Andrews gets a shout, I guess it's on the hour.
You turned her off.
I don't know. No, I didn't. Is she off? I could do with her off. I didn't realise that.
No, she hasn't told me. 5 o'clock.
It's not 5 o'clock yet.
Oh, she should have told me.
But you know that's coming up, so I'm going to turn her off.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
There we go.
Washing coming in a minute.
Sorry, we're talking about our Alexa. Just to explain, I'm not going completely mad. Dad was just asking me something. There we go. Right then, guys. So we are here for our latest round, round 8, I think we are today. And we're at Portimao, Portugal, which is a fantastic track, and it's Meki's home track. So our championship leader at the moment, Meki. And I know he looks forward to doing his own track, so Portimao. So good luck to him. In terms of track, I remember we do a one-shot qualifying, and then it's just a 25% race this season. That's may change next season, but for now, that's what we do. So whoever I am on board with when it comes up is who I will stay with for the qualifying. Pure luck. And let me head into the 25% race, which is going to be 17 laps. So it is quite a long one, Portugal. I'm trying to think, the 50% I think is 33 laps off the top of my head, and 66 laps for the 100%. And it's around the sort of race lap times, it's around 120 roughly, 1 minute 20. So it's not actually too bad if you looked at that as a 100% race, 66 laps, 1 minute 20. That's actually pretty normal in terms of distance, but it's It feels long when you're doing it. I promise you, Portugal is a tough track. You always know a tough track when it feels longer than it actually is. And let's be honest, Monaco was just when you look at Monaco, it's about 1 minute 10 a lap, and maybe just over that, and it's but it feels like it's about 1 minute 40 when you're actually doing it. It's so difficult. And here we go. In a way, ready up has gone out, and we're ready to get going. So one shot qualifying. Who are we going to be on board with? It was one of the guys from the Adults League. Then I will move off of them. I'll get on to the nearest under 25s driver. See Isaac back this week as well. He's having some issues, but that's obviously cleared up and back on track. Always lovely to see him. And I don't know if Nigel's on the stream or not, but always good to see Nigel as well. Hello. Yes. I really don't know how to say it. ES DJ Gaming? I don't know. Sorry if I've said that completely wrong. Right then, who are we with? Oh, ideal. We're on with Seren for the qualifying lap. One more down. We're trying to do a little bit of a hilly like that. Down to turn one, very fast right hander. Very easy to invalidate there, so you've got to be careful, especially in a one-shot qualifying. Second, and then this is a dodgy part of the track. Very low on traction there, you've got to be careful. Maybe short slip to help. But then to this very slow, deceptive corner. It's very strange. The apex is very strange. Very quick right hander that leads into the heavy braking late apex right hander. Probably the most difficult corner on the track. Very fast left hander that leads into this again late braking late apex. Take plenty of curve, but don't touch the sausage curve. Very nicely done there from Seren. To the left hander now. Getting near to the end of the lap. Right hander, a little bit of lag on my side there. Seren takes round the very fast final corner. Heads to the line. It's a good lap from Seren. He takes pole with 117.8. I feel run down just a moment. It was not who took pole. Oh, excellent. Thank you. DJ. I'll just call you DJ. That sounds better. So, Meki takes pole, Oinarfik P2, Spiky 3, McQueen 4, Ghost Rider 5, Reaper 6, Seren 7, Hydro in 8, Isaac 9, Arc Trucker 10, and Arc Andrews in P11. Andrews is going to try and stick with us for the race, but he may, if you see him head into the pits and retire, he may need to. He's already warned us, so no issues. No instance. There was one Hydro exceeded track limits. There we go. Oh, you've got... Oh. It won't be long, and hopefully that lad will be taking control, Andrews. So, on to the 25% race. Sure what to expect around there. As I said, it's a difficult track. Well, actually, sector 1 can be a bit of a nightmare off the start. It's very tight and heavy braking turns as well. So there's a fast corner to start with. straight into a heavy braking right-hander. So away we go. And we'll stick with the leader. So Norfolk's gotten off to a really good start and takes the lead. He's looking to come back. Takes his life in his hands there, but he does retake P1. Very nicely done. Spiky P3, Ghost Rider 4, Arthur Queen 5. And Isaac, unfortunately, has had a little bit of a spin. He gets going again pretty quickly, so he's not too far. He's not lost too much. It's good news. Theron and Trucker having a bit of a battle. Andrew's getting involved as well. Size up. Good chance. So yeah, Andrew's off to a flyer up 4 places. Trucker's made a couple up as well. Sarah up 1, Ghost Rider up 1. So pretty evenly split between the gainers and the losers of the starts. So I need to put my phone off of the Wi-Fi. It's just affecting the stream a little bit. DJ, that'd be great news if you do. If you're interested. Are you in the server already? I don't know. Are you in that server? This Trucker has made his way into the pits, picks himself up at 5 seconds on the entry. It's for a change of wing. It is for a change of wing. Okay. So he's the only one in. A bit of a surprise around here, to be honest, to only get the one driver in the pit. Unfortunate, of course, for Trucker, but so Andrews has just had a little bit of a spin, and it's a very common place. I must admit, there are several places around this track where it's really, really difficult on low traction on the exit corners. Trucker going back and look to start narrowing that gap down. So we've got a couple of tight little battles at the moment. As you can see, just coming to the foreground there. This is the battle for the lead, but Spiky and Ghost Rider as well at the moment. Very, very tight. Yes, you're on the server for Merc. Oh, excellent. That's good news. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you on track then, BJ. Can't remember exactly where we are. I'll probably quickly check at the end to see where we are next week anyway, so I'll let you know what track we'll be on. Spiky coming under a lot of pressure at the moment from Ghost Rider, but if you notice by the tyres, Spiky has started on the what is effectively the harder compound for a 25% race. Started on the mediums. Generally, in the 25%, you only really ever see the soft and the mediums being used. Could have been a little difference there. With Trucker on his pit first lap, you might have seen him go to hards, but he hasn't. He's going for medium still. There's a yellow flag. Looks like Reaper's just had a bit of a spin. It's like the heavy right-hander by the looks of it. So back to our battle. On board action and pick up the DRS now. It is active. And then on to lap 4. Inside. And we have it. But Spiky does defend. To the outside, and he made the corner. It was really, really good defending from Spiky. You'd have forgiven him, being on the medium compound, you'd have forgiven him for sort of giving up on that position, but said no, we're going to give it a go, and we defended extremely well. There's a little bit of a wobble out of that corner. Still going to keep ahead, so good for Ghost Rider. On his softs, of course, he wants to get past while his softs have still got some life in them, but we're already halfway through that corner and we are going to lose a bit of. They are going to be losing a bit of life already, the Sox. I think after the race is 8.5 laps, so 9 laps. Again, I imagine it's going to be about 7 laps on softs, 10 on mediums. Probably what the game was probably suggesting at the start of the race. Goes across again. Goes Strider, and he is gaining very quickly. This time I think he got that past much earlier before turn 1. Nothing Spikey could do this time, but remember, Spike is going to have the tyre advantage later on in this race. So he's doing very, very well at the moment, as is Seren. He's in P5 right now. Has surprise behind on the medium tyres. Closest there, of course, being the Queen. So what you're going to get is sort of the soft tyres will obviously need to pit first, and as I'm predicting around about lap 7 or 8 is where I'm sort of thinking they're going to be coming in. And so they're just going to have 1 or 2 laps where they come out on the medium tyres and they've got a really big advantage. But of course they've got to get the tyre heated up as well, so take away from that advantage slightly, and then the medium tyre guys will start coming in. So I think about lap 10. So there's a chance for those sort of lap predictions that might go 1 lap more or less. There are a couple of the under-25s drivers that do drive in the adult league. Sarah is one of them, currently driving in Tier 1. Hamza is another, driving in Tier 2. He's had a few issues about getting on the game recently, his eyes up, but now he's on track today, hopefully. That'll be it, he'll be back now. Oh, you can't hear me on... Right, okay, so the game... We'll go to that, you can hear me, but the onboard you can't. So it's too loud, the game... Volume's too loud. Thank you. Thank you, Nigel. It's helpful, mate. So I had to create a new... profile for streaming... for ARC, because, well, Twitch has changed, but I'm not going to go too far into it, it's too detailed, but... I had to, in order to be able to stream for ARC on the ARC account, I had to. As the 2 Ferraris are about to go side by side down towards turn 1. Ghost Rider was the one on the inside, but couldn't get ahead in time, so Narvik retakes the racing line and holds on to P2. So this is lap 7. This is the lap. Final 4. Start seeing some pit stops. And, I wouldn't be surprised to see either of these two come in. It might be one of those scenarios where I really want to flag Fitness Andrews, but this is already going again, so no major issue there. Maybe one of those scenarios where Ghost Rider might react to what Narvik does. Before Narvik goes to the route to pit, Ghost Rider will probably stay out, and if he doesn't, then Ghost Rider will probably come in. Let's see how they go. Actually, they're the same team, so they don't want to be pitting the same lap. There you go, exactly as said. So when Narvik stays to the left, didn't make any sense, he's going to pit in pin Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is effectively looking for the undercut. The undercut being you pit earlier, given the idea that the fresh tyres will give you the advantage. You'll be able to make up enough time that you overtake the other car when they go into pit. And the overcut would be the opposite way round. the overcut in years gone by, the overcut really wasn't a thing. You never saw it in Formula One, but right now, this last season that's just gone by, it really became a big thing because, given for whatever reason, the design of the tyres nowadays means they take a bit longer to get up to temperature than they used to, and the F1 tyres really need to be in an operating range for temperature. Again, Ghost Rider's come out in P8. So all those below Ghost Rider have already pitted, so Fancy didn't manage to make a gap, but they didn't. So Norfolk's in as well, so which is going to be stronger, the overcut or the undercut around here. And look where Ghost Rider is, he's on the back of Isaac, so Isaac's coming into play. Norfolk is on his way out. Just under. Ghost Rider's going to get. There's Norfolk. You should see the cars appear on the right hand side as Ghost Rider goes to the inside of Isaac. Up into turn 1. Isaac switches back on Ghost Rider. That was nicely done. That was very nicely done. And Ghost Rider maybe went a bit far deep into the corner, and Isaac switched back on him and got back ahead. And honestly, these guys, technically, they're not really battling each other because Isaac's still got a pit, but I think because Isaac had that early spin, it's the first time he's had a chance maybe to have a little bit of a battle with someone. So, right now, this is, even though Isaac's still got a pit, it is for position right this second. So Isaac very, very much entitled to battle for it. And he's done that very well. As Seren is into the pits now. The difference in gap between what Seren and Oynarvik was to, what Oynarvik was to Ghost Rider wasn't that much different. Seren, I think Ghost Rider will get ahead of Seren, but I think it's going to be, I think Seren's really closed the gap. So there's Seren on the left, there's Ghost Rider on the right, still behind the McLaren. So Seren's really got an advantage there. He's managed to close the gap. He's in the background there. And that's largely thanks to Isaac putting up such a strong fight. So Ghost Rider has another look at Isaac. From a difficult get past there, yeah. Generally, on that left-hander, the driver on the outside will get the better exit. I think when Norfolk has just left the session, and Andrews, if you're listening, but I don't know if you can invite, who normally invites people who aren't on Xbox, I can't do it. I haven't added in this new account, so I won't list it anyway, but I can't do it, it won't let me. I've got a feeling Meki normally does it. I don't know if Meki's listening. Meki had... No, I do apologise, I did miss the fact that Meki had pitted. But, so let's get back to this, don't want to miss this. So, finally, by the looks of it, Ghost Rider comes out the final corner. Close enough, but he's able to get past Isaac. But Isaac, without doubt, has defended like a lion there for a few laps, and that's really helped those around, like Seren, for example. So frustrating for Oynarvik. So because he's on PC, there's nothing I can do. Xbox players, I can just quickly go into their gamer card, you see, and invite them back to the game. I've just got to hope Oynarvik can find his way back in, or somebody else notices and can help him. There he is. He's joined. Excellent news. So he has lost a couple of places. Seren goes past as well. So he's lost. Effectively, he's lost 3 places on track, but he's effectively lost 2 because Isaac's still got a pit. So when Isaac comes in, Onarfic will retake that position. So that's 1 back, but otherwise he's going to still on track. I'm really struggling recently myself with connections. It's for me, I think it's been the weather that's been the problem. It seems to affect it quite a lot. So Isaac finally pitted then. And sure, old trucker boy. Just about comes through. Could be a battle for later on. Isaac just on pit exit now. He's going to be a good 5 seconds, I would guess, roughly behind, maybe a bit more. Yeah, about 6 seconds behind Trucker, but Trucker obviously pitted lap 1 for those medium tyres, so as Andrews comes in, yeah, that's a retirement from Andrews. Did say that he may need to do that. He was hoping to be able to do the race, but did say he may need to do that, so no worries at all. Let's go to somebody we haven't seen much of so far, so Reaper trying to get onto the back of Hydro. It's Hydro that was going down to look at, but Hydro, having just pitted and has gone on to fresh softs, is going to be very difficult indeed for Reaper's catch. Spiky sets fastest lap. Goes to on fresh softs. Unfortunately, he's got 8 seconds to try and catch up to the car ahead, which is Meki. We know from the race so far and recent races is very, very quick. Oh, and Norfolk's back ghosted again. He definitely joined back. It definitely came up saying that he joined back as we lose Trucker. And that is in the pits. I'm not sure why Trucker is retired in the pits. I think we had Norfolk back, but I don't know. Doesn't seem to have worked. Oh, the challenges we come up against, Andrews. Well, I don't come up against that one. Reaper, which is way past to Narvik. How frustrating for Narvik. Sorry to see that. Narvik is having another good race this week. Did I just see that right? Was that DRS disabled? It was, it's raining. No wonder the Queen stayed out. I just wonder why the Queen stayed out. It's going to make us wonder why others didn't. I didn't know that was coming. Nobody mentioned that. So, rain is here. Reaper has already reacted to it and has gone to Winters. Stayed out. What a move from the Queen. Is he going to react? Is this already wet enough? It looks like it's getting there. I think it is. I think it's wet enough. Ready for Inters. So in comes the Queen off of his mediums that have done a super job. Yeah. And Meki's carrying on. Spiky Blue. Keeping close to the right. Spiky's in. There it looks like everybody else is going to come in. But Meki has opted to stay out. Seren's opted to stay out as well. Really wet track on slopes. We'll see how to get on with it. It's only going to get better. gonna feel like the right decision here, but signs are gonna disappear on them very, very quickly. Hydro, the aptly named Hydro. There's really two options to stay out. Look at it, the brick is gone. Spiky going past on intermediate tyres, and all of a sudden Necky's lost 3.5 seconds to the Queen. I think Necky's just going to have to bite the bullet and pit here. Yeah, he's now 6 seconds. He's just going to have to do it. He's going to lose so much more time as well. Oh, I think he's going to lose him the race win for his home Grand Prix as well. Yeah, so still going, but Spiky. So, I think wisely just gets out of the way there. Into the pits. Well, without a doubt, into this and really played. Let's look at this. We've got a battle on pit exit from Becky and Spiky. So, well, it seemed like Becky still had enough time. So ultimately, in a way, Becky didn't lose anything there position-wise, because if he'd have pitted straight away, he's lost a lot of time because of it. He's actually still in P2. But he's of course now under pressure for P2, whereas he'd have had a huge lead over P3. It's a correct time, but everybody has now come in and gone on to intermediates. Okay, Andrews, thank you. Having a chat after. Okay. Yeah, no, yeah. So, yeah, Nigel mentioned about the fuel volume. Definitely do that. And gotta go, Steve. McQueen. Steve McQueen. Got a fan. Would you believe it? Would you believe it for the real Steve McQueen, but not well, this McQueen is real. Very much real. It's just not Steve McQueen from the Great Escape, or the current day film director Steve McQueen either. McQueen then going around the last few corners. Comes out in that. Okay. Go on, Hydro. Yeah, it's no worries, guys. It's because I'm on a new profile. All the game options on the new profile have returned to default, so I just need to amend it. Meki then, Art McQueen takes victory in Portugal. Meki in his home Grand Prix, still going to take a podium, coming P2. Spiky P3 to fill out the podium. Ghost Rider comes across the line P4. Reaper surprisingly heading for a P5. Wasn't looking anything like that earlier, but switched to intermediates. It's gained him some places. So he switched first, if you remember, he was first to act. And in the end, that is getting us places up to P5. Serum at P6. Hydro P7. And I've got to give a driver the day out as always. And I'm going to give it to this driver here, Isaac, for that absolutely superb display of defending against Ghost Rider that we saw. The real effects on the race, and it was just absolutely superb. The little switchback was absolutely brilliant. Look, I got an achievement on a new profile. Just got our first gamer points. So, yeah, for next time then, guys, I'll obviously make sure I sort the game volume out. But, yeah, celebrating on the podium anyway. With fake Portuguese wine. I hope Isaac's defence against Ghost Rider makes the highlights for the race. Spikey took fastest lap as well, by the way, but not hardly any incidents as well. Most of that are the track limit things. So other than that, it's been the pit lane. There's no. There's one incident. Two incidents from Trucker, collision with Reaper and collision with Isaac. Other than that, no other contacts throughout the race that required a warning or anything. So, really good standard of racing. That's what we'd like to see. And there we have it. Okay, guys, so congratulations to McQueen on taking victory after staying out on the mediums till the rain came. That was a real shock to me. I did not know that was happening. But with it having come so light, does make you wonder why other medium starters didn't stay out. But perhaps they decided it wasn't going to come soon enough. But when it did come, the rain, my word, did it affect the race. And several drivers took the risk of staying out on the softs or the slicks to try and keep their places, but within a lap the track was just way too wet, and they had to come in anyway, which has lent itself to McQueen's victory. Mecchi coming second on his own Grand Prix. I know he would have liked to have won that today, but never mind. Still a very good result, very good race from him. My fastest lap went to Spikey, and my driver of the day then to Isaac for his superb defense against Ghost Rider. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. I am fully aware, well, I've gone by the comments in the chat, I'm fully aware you perhaps can't hear me so very well, so I'm going to move on. We'll be back next week, hopefully with one more on track then from DJ. That would be great news. And just quickly having a look what track calendar, there it is. So after Portugal it is France. We're going to France where they eat snails. Gonna make the kids eat snails before the race and after. Right, good night, God bless everyone. Enjoy what's left of your weekends. I will be back live on my account in about 20 to 25 minutes for Wheelspin Racing League. Come and join me if you fancy that one. Otherwise, I'll see you, or Ark will see you on Wednesday. So thank you very much. Good night, God bless.